The best preacher in America? No, gosh, there's some of my colleagues. They're just so gifted. You know, Craig Groeschel and Stephen Furtick and Priscilla Shire and Christine Kane. And if it had a gun to my head and said, David, who's the most talented preacher in this generation? I go, probably, yeah, T.D. Jakes. Someone said T.D. Jakes. You didn't say P.D., thank you very much. You said T.D. Yeah, Bishop Jakes in Dallas, his gifts are immense. His gifts with language, his charisma. By the way, if you don't heard Bishop, go watch Bishop sometime. Bishop has a sermon on the prodigal son, like every preacher has a sermon on the prodigal son. Luke 15, that kid that rebelled against his father and ran away and took his inheritance prematurely, ends up blowing all the money and working for a pig farmer. It's terrible and sad. Well, Bishop has a sermon talking about that kid, and he peppers that sermon with this line: the boy should have stayed in the house, the father's house. The boy should have stayed in the house. I'm looking at your faces, you're underwhelmed by that. That's because it's me saying that. But Tony, when the bishop does it, we'll do my bishop right. He has a great voice, gravelly voice, deep baritone, big man. Just broke, busted, and disgusted. The boy should have stayed in the house with the pigs and in the slop. The boy should have stayed with his pops in the house. I mean, he keeps saying, in the house, in the house. The crowd goes wild. He's so gifted, but God made Bishop to be Bishop. I can learn from him, be inspired by him, but I should never try to imitate him. Like our church is big. By God's grace, it's one of the biggest churches in the state of Florida. We're not the biggest church in this nation. Yeah, I mean, thank you. You guys have been good. You invite people. Thank you. It's awesome. But there are bigger churches. Life Church is a bigger church in Oklahoma. Elevation Church is a bigger church in North Carolina. How about Joel Osteen? Joel Osteen in Houston. Joel has a massive church. Now, Joel's, not the preacher I connect with, but I can't deny his leadership. He's very nice, by the way. He's very happy. He smiles all the time. I met Joel one time. He seemed very authentic. But Joel, when he preaches, his style is his style. Like, if you heard Joel, has that Texas accent. Smiles always, right? Joel starts that, goes, say it with me now. This is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I have what it says I have. I can do what it says I can do. Amen, amen, right? I mean, that's his thing. It's awesome. That's great. That's great that Joel does that so well. But what if Joel was not content and happy to be Joel, but Joel was envious of Bishop? It wouldn't work. Can you imagine Joel trying to be broke, busted, and disgusted? The boy should have stayed in the house with the pigs and in the slop. Amen, amen. The boy should have stayed with his pop. Say it with me. In the house. That doesn't work, does it? So God made one Joel, and Joel's called to be Joel. He made one Bishop Jakes, and that's Bishop Jakes. He made one David Hughes. I'm going to stay in my lane.